Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now please be seated for a moment of silence.
Today on Eagle Nation News, it's all about homecoming. First up, from colorful floats to energetic dance routines, everyone worked so hard to make this year's homecoming parade unforgettable. Take a look with Maddie Kett behind the scenes at all the preparations and the excitement that fills the air as students came together to celebrate. Next up, homecoming is just in 2 days, and Student Council is finishing putting up posters all over the school. But they're more than just posters. Callie Swick explores how they truly embody our school spirit and unite our community. And finally, ENN aired live yesterday at the annual Homecoming Parade, capturing the heart of Prosper with the theme No Place Like Home. Join us as we revisit some of the best moments of this event. All of this and more on today's edition of Eagle Nation News. Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. I'm Nuala Adams.
And I'm Zane Jahangiri, bringing you this week's news. ENN starts
right now.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us again here at Studio 301.
Today is Thursday, September 19th, and it's also HOCO Week.
Yeah, and PHS has so many fun events leading up to the dance this weekend.
We have the pep rally tomorrow during Eagle Time, and just last night we had the parade as well.
And with ENN being part of the parade, we both know how much work is done for these kind of events.
And our program is not the only one contributing to this week. Maddie Kett peeked behind the curtain to see what some of our fine arts groups are up to for this homecoming.
Homecoming is a massive deal in Texas, but no one does it better than the Prosper High School. Cheering on our Prosper football team is the Prosper Fine Arts Department. Let's go take a look with Edgy to see how he's getting ready. Edgy, you're always cheering on our school, and I just want to know, what do you do to prepare for homecoming week?
Hi, my name's Addie Bergman, and this is how I get ready for the PHS homecoming. We have rehearsal Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday this week. We usually have rehearsal on the Wednesday, but we have the homecoming parade.
People get so excited for the parade, and it's like this big deal, and everyone loves coming to it. It's such a big Prosper tradition.
The whole cycle of spirit, like the talent cheerleaders, the color guard.
It just makes the town so excited to be there. They want to be in the sports of the clubs that they see in the parade.
That is the reason I joined Guard.
Edgy, what are you doing? It's homecoming.
It looks like Edgy has been working so hard that he's falling asleep, but at least he'll be rested for the homecoming game this Friday.
And never taking a rest is Hollywood news. Stay tuned, Talent Talk is next.
If you're dreaming of becoming a model, this is your chance to make it happen. Sign up to model in the Prosper ISD student-led fashion show on May 1st, 2025. Scan the QR code or see Ms. Sanchez in room 1110 to sign up. Homecoming week is here. Today is Jersey Day, and seniors wear mums and senior jeans. Tomorrow is Color Wars. Freshmen are wearing gray, sophomores are wearing black, juniors are wearing white, and seniors are wearing green. All of this is to get excitement up for our homecoming dance, which is in the cafeteria on Saturday from 8 to 11 p.m. The theme is Old Hollywood. Buy your tickets now by scanning the QR code on the screen or visiting prospertheater.com.
New releases are striking controversy.
Imogen Perez is in studio with more.
Thank you, Zane. Transformers 1, a prequel to the Transformers movie, is coming to U.S. theaters tomorrow. The movie first premiered in Sydney, Australia just last week. The film has many A-tier actors, including Scarlett Johansson and Chris Hemsworth. It claims to give us an insight of Optimus Prime and Megatron's backstory. Take a look.
For thousands of years, we have been at war. But before, we were enemies. We were like brothers.
While it seems interesting, the film that isn't even released yet has sparked so much controversy. An IMDb review states, quote, Transformers 1 is the best Transformers movie. High-octane action, hilarious, and most importantly, emotionally deep with its thematics on friendship. While other articles, such as one from AP News, says, quote, an origin story no one wants. There's also people in between saying that while it's not aesthetically pleasing, it's entertaining. Yet overall, the prequel was able to get a 90% rating Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe it isn't as bad as it seems, even though, to be honest, the animation is a little creepy. But on a more serious note, American rapper Sean Combs, better known as Diddy, was just arrested and charged in cases of assault. He was initially denied bail on Tuesday, but fought against it only to be denied again a day later by a different judge. District Attorney Emily Johnson even went to say he was, quote, an extreme danger to the community during the trial. While I'm not going to get too deep on the topic, the trial is still ongoing and Combs remains behind bars. Going back to a lighter tone, the trailer for the new Dogman movie was just released. Why don't you see for yourself? I was never really into the Dogman comics when I was younger, and I do find the concept a little weird, for the fact that it's a human with a dog's head sewn on it, but, based on the trailer, it looks like it's going to be great. Are you guys back at the desk excited for any of these new releases?
I am so excited about Dogman. I remember watching Captain Underpants being adapted a few years back.
As for the Transformers movie, I would only want to watch it because I love Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson, and being in such an action-packed film is very on theme for them.
And PHS has also been on theme for this week's HOCO dress-up days.
Riley McDermott took to the halls to take a look at what the students' favorite parts of HOCO are.
What is your favorite part about homecoming week?
I think my favorite part about homecoming week is probably the dress-up days. Adam Sandler Day was really fun.
I like the dress-up days, not gonna lie. I like the inside-out day.
Why?
Because I feel like the anxiety emotion really resonates with my soul.
So far, the emotions, like I'm fear, you feel me?
Probably the dress-up days. I gotta wear PJs,
On Monday, the pajama day. Because I just like, I like getting in pajamas and staying comfy throughout school.
Probably the game, because it's fun.
Probably the football game. It's fun to watch the game.
The game, because it has more energy,
Favorite player?
No.
By far, the dance, my favorite.
It's fun to just dress up pretty and hang out with your friends.
I like getting my dress. I like getting ready. I like going out with friends. Going to the dance?
Most likely.
As a girl, I like getting dressed up and then going out with my friends and everything.
So I'd say the people. It's my favorite part of homecoming.
My favorite part of homecoming is always the dance, but the dress-up days this week have been super fun too.
Yeah, my favorite part of homecoming is the dress-up days. I always needed an excuse to wear my unicorn onesie.
The student involvement this HOCO season has been so great to see, but some students get involved year-round.
One class works behind the scenes every day to prepare for school events.
Callie Swig paints the story of Student Council's homecoming decorations.
With homecoming week in full swing, the town of Prosper goes all out when it comes to decoration. Here at Prosper High School, homecoming posters are put up all around the school. But with that, there's a lot that goes into making sure these signs are made in time and looking great for homecoming week.
The whole class comes together, we plan ideas. Each committee has their own roles that come with it, but we really just team up together and make sure that all of our ideas line up together, and then it comes up to, we got a poster making party here right now, so yeah.
As students walk around school this week, these posters help keep the energy high and bright leading up to the big weekend.
Well, I think school spirit is important in general, whether it's HOCO or any time of year. School spirit, we have a great school here at PHS, and we have a lot of spirit, and our staff is very spirited. Of course, Mr. Jones is very spirited, and I just think it's important to be the culture of the school, just to have a lot of school spirit and have a lot of school pride, and we have a lot to be proud of here at the OG school, the Prosper High School.
Everybody can do their own kind of spin, but it all comes together to school pride and stuff like that, so you're really able to kind of show yourself and your own creativity and stuff like that.
With the help of the student leadership class at Prosper, they truly know how to make homecoming special for everyone.
Honestly, my student leaders have really stepped up, and they've taken care of everything that we need to take care of.
It gets stressful. There's a lot of elements that go into it that kind of they're a little dicey, and it's at the start of the year, so you get back from summer and then you go straight into homecoming. It's just a lot of fun, and then the payoff is actually really fun.
Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Callie Swick.
Check out Student Council's Instagram at Prosper Stuco for updates on all school events and special announcements.
I love seeing the school all decorated, and it is so cool that the students are the ones to make it happen.
Our students have also been busy with their sports.
Stay tuned, game time is next.
Experience the history, the mythology, the beauty, and the culture of Athens, Greece, and the Mediterranean islands with your friends. Scan the QR code to see how you can join in this once-in-a-lifetime adventure.
With Prosper being deep into fall sports, there are many exciting games around the corner for our Prosper athletes.
Colton Boston is in studio with this week's Game Time Sports Update.
Thanks, Nula. Starting off this week's Game Time is our tennis team, who headed off to Allen to face against the Allen Eagles. And unfortunately, the Prosper Eagles came home without the win, losing 3-16. The Eagles will next face off against Princeton at home on the 24th. Splashing it over to water polo, our boys and girls team both competed against Hebron on Tuesday. The boys had a tough loss, losing to Hebron 7-15. However, the girls' game was a lot closer, with both teams fighting it out until the end. But unfortunately, when the final buzzer went off, Prosper was down by just 1 point, losing 11-10. However, both teams hope to come back from this with a big win on Friday against Rock Hill. Passing it over to the arena, our volleyball team played against McKinney High School, and in an incredibly close game against the Lions, where both teams were equal going into the last set. However, the Lions were able to beat the Eagles in the last set, with the Eagles losing the game 3-2. And now, looking ahead till tomorrow, our Prosper Eagle football team will be facing against the 2-1 McKinney Boyd Broncos. But don't let their records scare you, as the Broncos are ranked 131st in the state, and Prosper 14th. This is going to be a great game, so make sure you go to Children's Health Stadium tomorrow at 7 p.m. And going from the stadium to the street, let's take a look at a few highlights from the homecoming parade.
Welcome to the annual Prosper Homecoming Parade. I'm Christina Krasnova.
I'm Isabel Molter.
And I'm Bradson Swick. We are live in front of Reynolds Middle School to host the parade and to share insight on all the Prosper floats as they pass by.
This is Mr. Nicholas Jones's third year at PHS, and he coined the term the Prosper High School. His goal for PHS is to provide an environment where every student feels welcomed and safe. He wants our school to be a place where all students can strive to be their best.
Our football team now has a whopping 12 floats, which makes it the biggest group in this parade.
Their next game is this Friday against McKinney Boyd, and I believe that this game will be an easy win for Prosper.
I completely agree, Christina, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all didn't hear this from me, but keep an eye out for Baby Gronk on the game this Friday. He's gonna be there, I'm just saying it, but y'all did not hear that from me. And as you can see, our baseball team definitely has some great aim as they're trying to throw some balls at us right now, and candy.
I caught one. This happens every year.
Well, that's nice. At least you got some nerds.
Hope Squad, they are very important here at PHS.
The mission statement for Hope Squad at PHS is to reduce youth suicide through education, training, and peer intervention.
Throughout the year, Hope Squad does many activities such as decorating the school or handing out treats to spread positivity and mental health awareness around PHS.
Have a great day and go Eagles!
If you couldn't make it to the parade, the full live stream is up now on ENN's YouTube page.
I really enjoyed the parade. I got to see a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah, I had a great time, and I just love when the community is all brought together.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. Thank you for letting us tell your stories. Once again, I'm Zane Jahangiri.
And I'm Nuala Adams. Have a great weekend and go Eagles.
Eagles.